Hello, everyone. Hello. Thanks for joining today. It's Amy from Mastro Stretch, and we are going to work on our Psoas flexors today. So what you're going to need is a massage therapy ball. Now, this is the Alpha ball from Tune Up Fitness, and it's a little bit big. As you can see, it's like softball size, and it has a little bit of give to it, but it's pretty firm. But any type of ball will work. Preferably one that has a little bit of give, not too hard. But if all you have is a lacrosse ball, that works too. So grab your ball, and then also a roller or a yoga block, but preferably a soft roller for one of the stretches we're going to do for your hip flexors. So the area we're going to work on today is going to be this area, like the front of the hips, hip flexors, psoas. So the psoas actually starts in this area. It's going to cross through the hip and attach to the inside of the spine. So when we're in a seated position, say you're working at a desk, most of the day, and then driving home, sitting in that same, 90-degree position, the psoas and hip flexors, and I'm going to use those interchangeably, they're going to shorten. So when you stand up, they're probably not going to lengthen back to the proper length that they should be, because you've been in that position for so long. They need a little bit of extra help to actually lengthen, and then where you can stand tall and not feel any of that pressure in your lower back. So let's work on that today. Grab your equipment. If you're tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from, and we can get going. And give me a thumbs up if the video is clear, because I did a couple weeks ago have the video, the camera was not focusing until like the second half of the video. So just let me know, give me a thumbs up if the video is clear for you, please. Okay, so let's get going. We're going to first start, we're going to do a little bit of everything today. We're going to start with the bigger ball. We're going to dig into our psoas a little bit. Don't be super aggressive here. We're going to find the spot. So you're going to find your belly button, you're going to find your hip bone, and then make a diagonal. We're going to go right in the middle of that diagonal between your hip bone and your belly button. So this is where we're going to place the ball, and we're going to come down on our bellies. This also can help with sciatica or nerves you might be feeling. The psoas, I think, again, plays an important role of keeping the pelvis in position, proper position. So, all right, so we're going to lie down. I'm going to turn my head to the side so you can hear me. And we're just going to take a few breaths here. This can be a little intense. Let that ball sink in your belly. And when you're breathing, try not to breathe too much through the chest. Try to get more movement through the ribs, the lower ribs, into the belly. So the diaphragm moving. We don't want the shoulders to be moving up and down too much when you're breathing. And just letting that sink in a little bit. I think we have a lot of tension here, so just letting this area relax is important. If that's not too bad, I want you to come up onto your elbows, stretch out your front of your abs a little bit, and then the side that the ball is on, I want you to lift the leg. And then come back down out of that position. And then back up and lift. And let's do that one more time. If And you can do one or both, or just the leg or just the elbows. So if your back feels a little tender doing this, stay down and just lift the leg. That works too. So, or just keep on that ball without any movement. That's completely fine as well. Okay, so then slowly come up, and then we're going to switch sides. So go ahead and find that position, belly button and hip bone, and then you're going to place the ball in the middle, and then we're going to come on down. Hi, Anna from Louisiana. Nice to have you. All right, then come on down. So place that ball. Come on down. You can use a tennis ball as well. All right. Most of us have some type of ball lying around, especially if kids or pets. So go ahead and lie down, take a few breaths, get the breath out of the chest, into the diaphragm, breathing. The side's feeling a little more tender than the other side. And then when you're ready, come up onto the elbows and lift the leg. And then bring it down. And let's do that again. Come up onto the elbows, lift the leg. And bring it down. Again, whatever feels okay for you. You can do one or the other or both. And one last time, we're going to come up and lift the leg. And then slowly come off that ball. So the psoas is a thick muscle. It's a big muscle. It connects the upper body to the lower body. It does work a lot and can cause, pelvis to be shifted out of place. And so, real important to do some of this work. Now, let's do some elasticity conditioning. You're going to come in this kneeling position. You can, two options. We're going to hit this front line, this front fascial line. So we're going to hit not only the hip flexors, but also the chest and the abs. So arms can come up, and we're going into 1 second stretches. You're only going to go to a slight stretch, let it spring you back. So it's going to look a little bit like this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We stay at that end range. We're just kind of doing this rocking motion where we're improving the elasticity of the tissue. All right, so you can, if that bothers your back with the arms up, you're going to stay down and you're just going to rock front, forward and back where you feel the stretch in here. All right, so we're doing this 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think of it as just 1 second stretch. Very gentle. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Switch sides. If you're just starting out with this, you can do 10. We're going to repeat this a couple times. Same side, same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Switch again. So a little trick, if you are, because the back is contracting, you want to lift up and then back. So kind of go up and back with the arms. Here we go. 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, switch again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. We're going to do one more round of these where you really start to feel that loosen up. This one's really great. It's quick, it's easy, and it really does a fantastic job of loosening you up, especially the, front of the hip here. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I can feel my hips start to open up, like I'm getting further into that, I'm getting a little more range of motion. So I can feel it just kind of opening, which is nice. All right, again, last one. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. So real quick, elasticity conditioning, elasticity stretching. I love that type of stretching. Now, that's, if I didn't say this before, we're doing 4 stretches for the hip flexor. So We did the release. We're doing elasticity conditioning. Now we're going to go into 2 stretches. Go ahead and come into pigeon pose. So you're going to slide one leg forward, walk the other leg back. So a lot of times we come down, you know, when we're in pigeon, we come down. But we're going to focus on, we're going to actually switch sides so you can see. We're going to focus on this area, the hip flexor area, and walk the hands back. Now you're going to take the back leg, push the back leg into the ground, into the mat, and then again, kind of go up and then arch back. Okay, keep walking the hands back. If you want to bring your hands to the roller, that works too. Kind of lift you up a little bit, that might be helpful. And then push this hip down. And then twist a little bit opposite, where you start to feel this stretch in the front of the hip. So make it active. So you're pushing with that back leg. Do that for about 10 seconds. Make it active. And then release. So again, I don't want you to feel too much in this lower back where it's compressing. So lift up and then out. So if I were there with you, I would literally like lift up and then bend you back. All right, switch sides. Okay, which side did I just do? All right. So we're going to switch sides. All right. We're going to press that leg down into the ground. Push. 10 seconds, lift up and out, and then a little bit of a rotation. So take that shoulder over a little bit. Push for 10 seconds. And it's good. Let's repeat that. Switch again. All right, we're going to push. Now here, I can feel this opening up a little bit, so I'm going to walk the hands a little further back, push down, lift, and twist that shoulder a little bit to the other direction. That's nice and definitely opening up. Feels good. 10 seconds. I can feel the length of that psoas. Just stretching out. And then let's repeat that on the other side. Walking the hands back a little bit as I open up slightly. Push the back leg into the ground, make it active, lift up and out, slight rotation. Sink into that side. Even maybe drop that hip a little bit. 10 seconds. And then release. All right, so that's third little stretch for the psoas. The last one is a unique one. I like it a lot. So you're going to need either a foam roller. If it's not soft, I would throw a blanket or a towel or just roll throw your mat over it to soften it up a little bit. It'll make it just a little bit more comfortable. You can always use a blanket too, like something just to elevate your hips. So we're going to come and just put your legs over the roller. Lie on down. Lift the hips up and find a comfortable position here. Now I want you to just straighten the legs out and find something that's comfortable for the lower back area. So you might have to go up a little bit or down a little bit. Just find something that's comfortable. Now, we don't want to arch the back too much here, so I want you to tuck that in like you're doing a little crunch. And we're going to make this active, so you're going to push through your heel as we go into this stretch. Okay, so again, focusing on stretching out the front of the leg. So let's activate the muscle first. So we're going to a little Ki-Hara stretch here, resistance stretch. Go ahead, push your knee into your chest. So that activates the hip flexors. A lot of times they're weak. Do that 2 more times. Push. So we're waking that muscle up. 1 more time. Push. Now, keep pushing the hand and the thigh together as long as you can. So you're playing this tug of war. And then start to straighten out. Now you're going to take the heel to the ground and drag that heel, push through the heel, and lengthen that leg. Again, active stretch. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Don't arch the back too much here. Keep it tucked in. And then bring that knee back up into your chest. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Keep pushing the knee and the hand together, playing a little tug of war until you can't anymore. And then take that heel to the ground. Slide it, Push, 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 like you're trying to get taller. And then do that one more time. Bring it in. Last one. And then drop that heel to the ground and push through. Lengthening the hip flexor and psoas. So I feel like I'm longer on that side now. Let's switch sides. Go ahead, push into the chest, strengthen and activate the hip flexor. 2 more times, push. Last time, push. Okay, keep pushing. Together, play that little tug of war, then bring that heel to the ground. Slide it out, pushing through the heel. I heard a little click, click. I think I got a little adjustment. All right, again, push up. And then play tug of war on the way down. Take the heel, drag it along your mat, drag it along the floor. Reach, 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 make it active. Feel that contraction happening. And then last time, bring that knee in. And then one more time, stretching out. And then reaching, 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 tucking the abs down. We're not arching the back too much. And stretching and strengthening the hip flexors. So go ahead and move that roller out from under you. And that is our hip flexor psoas. Little 15-minute class today. Short and sweet, but we'll get to the point and it's effective. Oh, that feels good. I feel open now. So hopefully you enjoyed this quick little class for the hip flexor psoas. It is a great one for lower back issues because we're just in that 90-degree position way too much, and that muscle gets weak, it gets shortened, and it doesn't lengthen properly. So this class should really help restore the length of that psoas hip flexor. So if you like this, give me a thumbs up, like it, thumbs up, heart it, whatever it is. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this class. I really appreciate that. And then maybe share it with somebody that you like. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, I have a free stretch program. I'm going to link it to here after this live class is through. I'll link the free stretch program where I'm pointing. But otherwise, there's going to be an end screen when I edit this photo or edit this video to my free stretch program. You're going to get a 15-minute stretch program for your neck, your lower back, and your hips. And you can find that program and a cheat sheet PDF. And you can find that program at MastroStretch.com/free stretch. And it's going to be a lot of similar what we did today, but you're going to have like this go-to routine. Once you do it a few times, you'll have that PDF. You can just print it out and reference it. So when your neck starts hurting, you can do these stretches. When your lower back starts hurting, do these. When your hips feel tight, do these. So and that's going to help you open up and finally, get some resolution to those aches and pains that just keep nagging you. Because this stuff sticks a little bit longer than more traditional type stretching. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and thanks for logging on, tuning in. And until next week, bye for now.